Are you done? This is PG, okay? Okay, guys, I posted on my Instagram that I was going to answer some of your questions on YouTube channel, so here we go. I did get a lot of questions. I really haven't gone through them much. I looked at them quickly, and I will try to answer some of them for you guys the best I can. Let's see what we got here. See if we got something good. Does weed work better for recovery? I don't know. I don't really smoke weed that much. I mean, I have smoked weed. I don't really know. I'm not a... Even though people always look at my pictures and say I look like I'm high, I'm not. So I'm maybe, I guess I heard a lot of people that you can eat, like to train when they're smoking weed. Me, no, I wouldn't be able to smoke weed and train. I'd be like eating cookies or taking a nap or something or freaking out. I don't know. So no. How did I afford to do bodybuilding in my 20s? I started training when I was 14 years old in my parents' basement, and I did that for like 4 years, and then I started going to university. I had, student loans just like everybody else, and sadly, I don't want to say sadly, but I used my student loans to do my first bodybuilding competition, and I did not graduate university. I did for 3 years, and I partied for a little bit, and then I did my first show was Mr. Newfoundland 2000, so I'm Mr. Newfoundland 2000. So my that's how I paid for my bodybuilding when I was in my 20s. But like even after that, you know what? I found cheap ways of buying food. Like you guys probably seen some of the videos I've done in the past. It's possible if you budget your money and stuff right. But I also had a part-time job. I was a bouncer and stuff and all that kind of stuff. But you can do it if you really want to. You'll find a way. You can, cans of tuna are like $1 or cheaper, and ground beef is cheap and rice is cheap. So if you really want to do it, it's not that hard. You can do it. So I definitely struggled when I was in my 20s to be a bodybuilder, but it worked out. I turned pro at 25, my third show, and not even a clue what I was doing. So yeah, you can do it in your 20s for sure. Let's see here. What motivates me at the hardest times? Because I'm not always motivated. People, being motivated is great because it makes things a lot easier. But there's times you just need to be disciplined, and I don't know. I think I'm very lucky to do what I do, and do what I love for a living, and I don't know. I just can't throw it away just because something gets hard. Doesn't mean I'm going to stop doing it. That to me is like the easy way out. I just can't do it. I don't know. I've never, no matter how bad things have ever gotten me, I've been in car accidents, I've been sick, I've been hurt. And they're the only times I ever stopped training. I've never stopped training, no matter how injured I was or how sick I was. Just because I love to train. Like I love bodybuilding, but more than anything, I love to train. So without training, I wouldn't be as happy as I am now. So I don't know, maybe that's probably the reason why I would train even when things are bad, because get a good pump, everything's great. All right, let's see. Do I have fleas? I don't think so. She might have fleas. I don't have fleas. Okay, I kind of answered this already, but I'll say, when did I first start working out? People might not know, but I was a pretty skinny kid growing up and stuff. I was like the last kid picked for sports and stuff like that. Girls didn't like me, all that kind of stuff, but I started training when I was 14 years old in my parents' basement on my dad's Joe Weider 1979 bench and all the plastic weights and everything. We all know that shit. And in 3 years, I was benching 300 pounds, had abs, all that kind of stuff. So you don't need a fancy equipment, everything to start bodybuilding. And I had a pretty good physique at 17 years old. I could bench 300 pounds. I was curling 50-pound dumbbells. So yeah, I was 14 years old, and I've never looked back. So it's a long time ago. Okay, let's see. Okay, what's my opinion on men's physique? I honestly can say, I'm not going to bullshit you here. When it first came out, I thought it was a joke. I really thought it was a joke. But honestly, you know what? I think it's a good thing now because not everybody wants to be, open bodybuilder, massive, huge. Some people just want a great physique, and it's allowed people to have great careers. And they're one of the most popular divisions in our sport right now, and it only adds to what we have now. So I definitely don't think anything bad of it. But when I first thought about it, I was like, okay, that's just the easy way out. I thought at first, guys just don't have it to be big. But I'll be surprised. Some of the guys now that do physique are pretty big. So I think it's a good thing. What tattoo do I plan on getting next? Honestly, I've looked at, I don't know if you know this one, the Death Moth tattoo. It's like a moth and has a skull on it. That's the one I've been looking at. I really like that tattoo, but I don't know where I want to put it yet because I do want to finish the sleeve on my arm, and but I really want to get that too. I'm just trying to think where I want it. So I've been looking into that, but I've definitely been getting a lot more tattoos. Once you start, you can't stop. So I'm kind of addicted now. And the thing is, I get a lot of crap for tattoos, but I enjoy it. I like it. I know a lot of other people think they look good, so I think it's all personal opinion, and I think it's crazy when people get mad at me for getting a tattoo. So hopefully soon, when everything opens up, I'm going to get my next tattoo. I'll probably film it too. Maybe on my face or something. What's the best haircut I've ever had? I don't know. It's been like 10 years since I started like buzzing my hair off. I noticed that when I 10 years ago, I was starting to notice that my hair was starting to recede and like all that kind of stuff. So I was like, I'm not gonna be that guy with the ring around the head and trying to hold on to the few fucking little fucking things on your head. I'm not gonna be that guy. So I just said, hey, buzz it off. And but the best haircut I ever had, I can't remember that. But I do. It's sad because I do miss getting my haircut. I used to love getting someone washing your hair and cutting your hair. I used to love that, but no more. Tits or ass? Everybody likes a nice set of tits, but ass for sure. Because you know what? I know you can buy both. Because people say you can buy tits. It's great. But buying an ass, I don't know. I've never felt a fake ass. So if anybody out there has a fake ass and wants me to fill it, and I'll give a review on it, let me know. But ass for sure. Ass, you build the ass and then you buy the titties. When is the last time you cried in joy and in sadness? Honestly, listen, I didn't want to admit this to anybody, but I guess it's gonna be out in the open now. Some movies I watch and they really get to me, and I get emotional. Like what movie was it? The Blind Side. I don't know if you guys know that movie. The family takes in this black kid, football player, and there's a part in the movie where she gives him his own bed in his own room, and he was said, "I've never had one before," and she goes, "What, a bed?" And he goes, "No." I know. He goes, "In your own room." He goes, "No, a bed." And I was like, "Oh God!" It just got to me. Or even Rocky. Like when I watch Rocky 2, at the end of it, and Rocky 1, and he's talking on the mic, and he says to Adrian, "Adrian, I did it." And I'm like, "Oh man, I get all emotional." So, last time I cried in sadness, probably when my dad died. That was pretty bad. It was like 5 years ago. Probably one of the worst things that ever happened to me. Joy. I don't know. Every day. Good question. Do I see a lot of recreational drugs in bodybuilding? Honestly, well, I said in 2020 bodybuilding. I don't know. I really haven't been around anybody in 2020 yet. The bodybuilding scene, whatever. But like I said, I've been around for a while. I've done my share of partying and stuff, in Vegas and all that kind of fun stuff. And there is quite a big, a lot of people that use recreational drugs, and it's fine, man. It's their personal opinion. Whatever they want to do. I can't say I haven't done it myself, but there is quite a bit of it. Let's see. What's my favorite cheat meal? If you guys watch my Instagram, you probably have seen me eat fried chicken. and it's called Mary Brown's. So you guys in the States or wherever country you're watching this, you guys don't have this, but it's a fried chicken place. It's kind of like KFC, but 10 times better than KFC, and it's my favorite cheat meal. I've been eating it since I was a kid, and it's one of those meals that never disappoints. Because sometimes you get pizza and it's good, sometimes you get pizza and it's shit. And yeah, so fried chicken, maybe some cookies at the end of it, something like that, would probably be my favorite. Let's see. What is my lowest body percentage ever? I mean, I honestly don't know. I've never checked my body fat before. But there was a few shows I did probably in 2011, 2013, where I was probably in the best condition of my life, and like I had nothing but skin and muscle. It was pretty good, I gotta say. I wish I had checked this. Wish I'd have known, because I'm sure it was pretty low. But I'm not sure, and I think people think I'm probably leaner than I am because I get veins and stuff like that. Like, even when I'm not doing anything, even when I'm smaller or fatter, I still kind of got some veins, so it makes you look like you're leaner. So I got lucky. Okay, let me see. What are my plans for 2021? I've been working on a lot of things this year. Like I said, started my YouTube channel, like you guys are watching right now. Working with 3 great companies, Redcon, Herbstrong, and Iron Bull, which is great. They're great companies, and I believe in them, and so that's all going great. But at the same time, I want to start my own thing, my own Frank McGrath brand, and I've been working on a lot of clothing, a lot of things. I don't want to say too much because it's coming. I'm gonna surprise you guys a little bit. But there's big things coming this year, and you're gonna have to watch this YouTube channel to keep finding out what's going on. But stay tuned. 2021 is gonna be the biggest year, so watch out for that. Okay, let's do just a couple more, and then we gotta hit the gym. What happened with you and Cal? Missed the good old days. I get this question a lot, even in my messages on my Instagram. Nothing happened with me and Cal. We're still friends. It's that he lives in California and I'm living in Canada right now, so it's like, it's not that easy to see each other. And people have their own lives and things happen, and we don't talk as much as we used to. But nothing happened. We're still friends, and sometimes we send messages back and forth. Hopefully when all this stuff is over, craziness is over, and the borders open up, he can come down here, or I can go up there, and we're gonna, because people even asking when are we gonna train together. I think some of the videos we did when we trained together was pretty funny, I gotta say, and good workouts. So hopefully when this is all over, we'll be doing that again. Cal's a great guy, and I do miss hanging out. We had some good times in California when I lived there for 4 years, and we'll be there again for sure. So okay, we'll do one more, and then we gotta get ready. Will I ever compete again? I gotta say, competing is not my main focus right now, but at the same time, I'm not ruling it out 100% because I've just started getting serious. Well, I'm always training. Don't think I never train, but like in my last YouTube video, I said that I'm doing the rebuild now, so I'm working to get my body back to as good as it can possibly be, and I don't know what that is, but I'm gonna make sure I get 100% what I can be. And if that is a competitive physique and I feel like I could get on stage again, I definitely will. So we won't know until, things start moving along a little further down the road. But I do miss it. I would love to do another one. I definitely have days when I have a good day and I'm like, man, I think I could do it again. So we'll see. Things are going good. I'm gaining weight. My strength is going up. Things are going good, so we'll give it a few more months and see how things go, and we'll see then. Okay, so there's a lot of other questions here that I can't answer, so we'll save those for maybe for another day, the X-rated version. So say goodbye to Abby. We're gonna get ready for the gym, and we got shoulders today.